Each piece should be something that if they understand what their subject matter is, and each piece needs to work individually. So there is no style. It's not like I'm going to be a retina the same all the time. That will kill you after a certain amount of time, both creatively as well and financially. ChemicalX came weirdly from my son, who said, oh, you should call it ChemicalX. Obviously, ChemicalX originates from the name of what the Powerpuff Girls are made of. The ChemicalX was about people only being able to talk about the art and not about the artist. People can see an artist and think they're a wanker, and then they think all their work is shit, when in fact if they didn't know that the artist was a wanker, they might still like the work. Well, we make them all in-house. We made them in the UK, and the pieces are all here, have all been shipped out. We have our own studio, we have our own pill-making facilities. It's about as much as I can say on that one. These pieces behind me were the only pieces that actually have been seen in public. They went into a group show in a crypt of a church in London. It was based around the Ark. So this is the Rapture, and this is the Reckoning. It's called Prophets of Ecstasy. You obviously have to see that written down to get the gag. Dove was a very popular pill in the UK, and obviously the dove was a major part of the story of the Ark. So we put these up in this exhibition, and then the police were called, and so luckily we heard that the police were coming. They arrived. We replaced these with life-size prints that we had for sale, and for them going up saying, we've heard reports you've got Ecstasy pills on there, and we're going, well, there they are. The whole point about what I do is the technology is the artisan. Stuff is made by a machine, is accurate, and then when I put it together, where the hand of the artist is, where the imperfections start. But that's the bit that makes you see them. The fact that the art isn't really finished until the person is stood in front of it. And everybody brings their own history, their own opinion, their own idea of it. They'll just be taken back to these pivotal parts of their lives where, you know, where they took their first pill, or a Mitsubishi, or whatever, it might be a Rolex in there. So you get this strong emotive response, but I don't want to end up doing is being the person who just go, oh look, here's a pile of pills, and call it something pretentious. You want something that you're going, okay, oh look, there's a beautiful thing first, you know, and then you see the layers, then you think about religious ecstasy, then you think about all the other things that are also kind of nuanced parts of the idea about what ecstasy means in terms of emotion. The piece it's called The Spirit of Ecstasy. That anonymous model picked me. It's a collaboration with an English artist called Scooney. The anonymous model came in, and we scanned her, and we live cast hands and feet, and then we made a silicone model out of her, and then she's in the position of Ophelia from the painting by Sir John Millais, and the piece is about how the dichotomy between how somebody looks when they're totally wankered, which is often they look like, are they all right? Is that person? And they're going, you know what? They're having the time of their life. They just look like they're fucked. That's why she's got her eyes closed. That's how she feels. Well, it's been a long time since I've been to a rave. I went to a rave when it was meaningful. There was from the 90s on, it kind of started to become a very different thing. I'm less interested in that, plus I'm older. I think it's for younger people, and there is no such thing in the rave. I mean, there are still kind of more illegal kind of things, but it's a different world, so it's incomparable. I'd always been an artist with a small a in terms of wanting to do conversations, and then I had to wait until I was a lot older and more experienced in life before I would be artist with a capital A, where you want to make a statement that starts conversations instead of just the conversation. The next thing I'll do will not be ecstasy. I've said everything I want to say about it. I've made the pieces that I think really work for that, and there is a whole gamut of different things out there that require artistic attention.